Welcome to another Do Not Disturb Dog Walk. I'm sure I pushed that. Push it again. Yeah, it worked that time. Okay, good. Let's get this recording underway. It's 20 past 4. What day is it? I don't say what day it is every day that I make a recording, but today's the 11th of October. Woo! It's breezy up here, and I feel underdressed for it. Like I brought my jacket in case I might need it, and I almost feel like putting it on. But the fact of the matter is, this walk is actually quite hard work. It's downhill all the way and then uphill all the way back kind of thing. So we're going to be warm from all the exercise. Hopefully that counters the chill and the breeze. Let's free the Quigley from the car. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us on this episode. Quigley wheeze on camera. I've got a poop bag in case he poops some more, but I did already take him out for a poop walk. Quigley, off the road. Howdy, mate. I did just lock that. That's what that beep was. Okay, good. My brain goes, did you lock the car? Huh? Drop the car key. I'll need that. Attach that to the rest of my bunch of keys. I think this is the way. Is that the way, Quigley? Or is that the way? The trail goes two ways. Wow. We've done a recording once here before. It's actually quite a popular broadcast. A lot of people watch that one. And we did the trail that's over that way. And we did not come and look at this area. And we did not go down that other trail. I just realised I forgot my hat, but considering the conditions, it'll probably blow off. So I'll just go without. Got my gloves on though. The famous dog walking gloves. Quigley, follow me. I just want to see where this goes. I think it just goes to a lookout up here. Quigley! I can see he's probably doing a poop to be honest. He'll come bounding up here when he's done. And while I'm here, I'll do a park bench rating. That, I'm going to give it a solid level 4. It's borderline on level 3. And for those viewers who, if this is your first time, let me explain. We rate park benches because we see a lot of them. And the scale is out of 8. This is a 3 or a 4 out of 8. And we're never going to find an 8. Levels 1 and 2 are reserved for park benches that are so bad and in such a state of disrepair. I'm not going to sit on it. Can't sit on it. Won't sit on it. To be fair, most park benches get a level 4 rating from us. And by us I mean me, because Quigley doesn't care, does he? Quigley! Come on, buddy. Let's go. All right. he is. Star of the show, old Quigley Woggles. Now he's weeing. I try to pan the camera away, give him his privacy when he does that. When he wheezes, it's not so easy. He wheezes a lot. He wheezes even when he runs out of wee. He keeps going through the motions. And I try to pan the camera away when I can. But I can't guarantee, my perfectionist brain wants to edit all that out. I can't do that with the wheeze. And it's pretty normal for a dog, to be honest. But there's one thing for sure I can advise you all. You don't get to see my dog poop on these dog walk adventures. It's the only thing I edit out. I'll point the camera somewhere else, or I'll push pause so I can deal with it. Bag it up, bury it, whatever you have to do with it. A lot of the time he's just very good at stashing his poops in places where it's not going to bother anyone. So lucky me those times. Anyway, the slogan is show us the poop because I'm not going to show you the poop. We had another slogan on this channel called Never Mind the 6 o'clock news, and that's just a guideline for myself and any others who might come for a walk with us that I advise them of. We don't talk about anything that might be on the 6 o'clock news, right? Well, speaking of pausing to avoid the poop man over here, the poop dog, give him his privacy. Well, we just did a little bit of time travelling here. Yeah, never mind the 6 o'clock news. That's the rule. We don't talk about stuff. Oh, look, there's people running behind us. So I'll keep Quigley on a tight leash so they can get by without bothering them. Hoorah. Right, so me and Quigley have walked down here before, and I almost decided I'm never doing that again because it's actually quite hard work. Going down this trail is easy, but the further you go, the more you realise, damn, I've got to walk all the way back up this. Yeah, and we didn't record it. That was from the days, my memories of this walk is from the days before we started recording our dog walks. Anyway, for a man who has most recently, in these most recent recordings, I've been sort of complaining about being ill and having no energy and having to take some days off. And taking too long, in my opinion, to regain my usual strength and energy. I was getting a bit sad about it, I have to say, but I can tell you that if because I've chosen to come here, it's a sure sign that I'm starting to get back on top of everything. Yeah, feeling good, feeling fit and healthy and well again. If I didn't, I wouldn't have come here. But I reckon I'm still not 100% well. I reckon I'm operating at about 85%. Yes, and for the previous recordings before this one, we've had a bit of a spate of having no long line. A lot of short leash dog walks with Quigley. Another bunch of those, which is how we started out actually. That's all we used to do for like most of the first 100 episodes before I decided to let go of him and let him go, but with the long tether on for safety, you know. That's the sound of me drinking from my water bladder backpack. Regular viewers will know, but in case that gave you a fright, the weird noises I make. Anyway, and not all of my recordings do I talk my head off. Sometimes I just shut up and let you all listen to the sound of the nature around us. So I probably might do that. One thing's for sure, like I always say, there's one way to shut me up, and that's to go on a strenuous walk where breathing's hard enough as it is, let alone having to focus on voice talent, so I generally end up just not saying much. And unfortunately for you viewers, you have to listen to my laboured breathing once that, when it gets hectic like that. Hey, but like I said, for now, downhill, it's pretty easy. Yeah, I'm feeling glad about not wearing my jacket because I'm definitely warming up now. And in these trees we do have a certain amount of wind shelter, which is good compared to that car park at the top. This trail is really good. Look how well maintained it is. They're not all like this. Regular viewers will know we've been to some really gnarly tracks. Dangerous. And these other tracks that I call our gumboot tracks, because you definitely need to wear gumboots. Way too much mud and water. Well, I mean, I don't mean too much, I just mean plenty of it. We enjoy it. Quigley! Letting him get away ahead like that is good. Test his recall. You wait there. Wait. Good boy. Okay, carry on. Detail. Oh, that's the other thing that I don't explain every episode, but it is the truth. Because we are who we are from where we are, and we have a bilingual nation, official language, the language of the so-called indigenous culture that occupied here when the colonisers came from Britain and took over. Right, so yes, our native language and customs and traditions probably got a bit messed up through all the wars and everything, but today they're celebrated. A lot of people speak Te Reo Māori, the language of the Māori, and so considering a lot of you viewers are from around the world, sometimes, I mean, you might understand English, that's why you watch, and I'm speaking English most of the time, but sometimes, especially when I'm talking to the dog, I'll use our native language. And so I'm aware that those words might not make sense to you all, and sometimes I might offer a translation, but at the end of the day, it just is what it is. It is what it is. Quigley. Good boy. Alright, well it is Friday. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's dog walks. I haven't made any plans for where and how. Actually, I think I might not have the time to do one tomorrow. I've got a really hectic day planned. Travelling. We've got some travelling to do. And if I can be motivated enough to get out before 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I might be able to do another dog walk recording. From that point in the day onwards, I've got hours of driving to do, and the dogs will come with us. But I don't know if I can force the family to sit in the car and wait for an hour and a half while I do a dog walk recording somewhere on the road trip. But they might, so we'll see. I'll take the gear, I'll make sure that I'm prepared for that possibility, but it all depends on how well we do for time. Quigley! Haere mai! Haere mai means come to me. Haere mai! Good boy. Where are you going? Yeah, stop. What are you doing now? You're gonna have a bit of a spaz, are you? Hey, Quigley! Guess what? I bought treats. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not advertising for this, it's just the packet. So pay no attention. You know, unless they want to pay me. If you want to sponsor the channel, my suggestion is give me $1 for every treat that I give my dog. Every time you see me give him a treat, $1, please. But don't tell me how you made up your mind, how much money to send. But yeah, please support the channel. If you've got thousands of dollars to spare, send the thousands of dollars. We need it. I'm on a mission with this channel. I like the world to fund it. I'm just planting the seeds right now, but at the end of the day, to keep our show on the road the way we're doing it, it's all self-funded. And this is that, right? And as for time, well, I have to work my ass off, slave for a wage, doing a job that I actually really enjoy, but to be fair, I prefer not to do it. I prefer to just travel the country and make awesome YouTube content for the world. So at this stage, we're just doing the mahi to prove that we can and will. This is what fits into my life so far. So my dream is for this YouTube channel to take off and get sponsors, supporters from around the world, so that once the income is enough, I can quit being a slave to a wage and just work for the world, making dog walking content. That's my plan. Oh, look, we're here. We made it! We're at the spectacular place that this trail leads to. It's called Korokoro Dam. And they had it closed for a while, and a lot of this stuff looks brand new, like I had to do some construction work down here. Hey, this way. Sorry, Quigley. Well, a couple of youngsters just came down the hill on a mountain bike, and the same rules apply. If you ride down here, you've got to ride back up or walk back up, pushing your bicycle. Yeah, so I mean, this all looks like improvements. Hi!
Hey, doggo. Hello, I like your patch.
Everyone loves that. That's his defining feature.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people say that. I'm just going to have a wee break here, top up on some water. I'll do a little bit of time travelling. Oh. Alright, good. Hey, we're not going that way. You funny dog. So, I heard they installed a new bridge down here. They flew it in. They lowered it in off a helicopter. So we're going to get to see that soon. The new bridge and the old bridge. Hey, this has all been shut down. You're not allowed in here. Oh. It says we might reopen it late August, weather dependent. I'll tell you what, the weather's been terrible this winter. And so I'm not surprised it's not done by August. Here we are in October. Quigley! There you are. Hey! Don't go down there. Come on, let's go. This way. Quigley! Pardon me. I just hit the pause button there so I could have a little bit of a post-sickness coughing fit. Alright. How did they lower this in here with a chopper? I mean, I've got to unhook this camera from the mount so you can point it up and look up. It's like, what? I guess they just shoved it down through these trees. Yeah. Cool. Alright, back on the body mount. There's the old bridge. Ew. It's all green and gross. You know that's the destiny of this bridge right here, right? This brand new bridge. It'll be all green and gross one day. Oh, did you get yourself wedged? Did you get your long line stuck? Ah, there we go. Carp pie, Cody. Kaore. I mean, good on you, dog, for being adventurous. Oh, that log across that tree, that fallen tree, is actually a bridge across the stream. Quigley! Good boy. Hey! I was just thinking about the treats again. And how I don't have them, I don't bring them on every dog walk. And yeah, I think that's just because he pretty much does get some treats every day, you know, most of the time, I think. But I don't want it to be expected. It's not a every episode kind of thing. Which is similar to how sometimes we see rubbish and I really want to pick it up. And we often do when we're out walking, but during the recorded dog walks I've decided not to make it a thing that I have to pick up rubbish every episode. So I've only done it a few times when I just couldn't resist. But mostly I don't want to record us doing those good deeds. You don't need to... Oh, no, I nig out because of the potential haters that'll come up and go, why don't you pick up trash? Why don't you pick up the rubbish? and that's my explanation. I might look at it, point at it, and say, "Oh, that sucks. That's a shame," and do nothing about it. And that's unfortunate, but in our private lives, when we're not recording, we do stuff about it. And I don't want to make the YouTube channel about picking up litter. It's, yeah. My favourite thing about going on bushwalks is I'm quite a nostalgia loving person. I love nostalgia. So the truth is, I like to imagine what was life like for the people who walked here, who spent time in this place 100 years ago or 200 years ago, because that is, for all intents and purposes, practically how long some of these bushwalks have been there, like historic locations to me. Beautiful places in nature that in the long run we decided to preserve. It's beautiful recreational areas. And it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of the cities. Spend time in nature. And imagine what life was like a long time ago when people lived in nature here. Quigley's having a great time. I can see the big smile on his face. I think it's funny actually how on these dog walk videos, everyone who watches is spending a lot of time looking at my dog's butt. And my loving partner, who also contributes to the channel, she will make a lot of his personality videos, close-ups of his face, the short clips, a lot of the short clips, 99% of the short clips that are on the channel are uploaded by her. I feel like I should do more of those, and I will one day. I think the shorts are really important. And they get so many thousands of views. I'm just rolling with it, guys. I'm so grateful for having a channel that thousands of people will enjoy and like and subscribe to. Well, we don't have thousands of subscribers yet, but I feel certain that we are rewarded for the engagement, because if you put one video up a day, you're proving to the algorithm that you give a shit. I mean, that you're engaged. You're willing to put it out there. You're willing to put stuff up every day. That's sort of how I look at it. That's what's working for everyone else, right? However, I'm not really keen on I don't want fake or I don't want fake popularity. I want real popularity. So I'm only going to invest my time in that. Wow, I hope we don't get lost. In the future, and I don't have to drive us around. It'd be really nice to do more walks where we don't have to go all the way back to the car. I want to do like cross-country walking, and in the future even camping in the wilderness. That'll be cool. I'm sure Quigley would be really keen on that. Get on one of those really long trails. Do 10 kilometres a day. I think walking trails at night and sleeping during the day would be my favourite thing to do, to be honest. The cross-country treks that I imagine us doing in the future. Because of the reason I would say that is because I want to stay still in the sun and get a nice sunny place to spend the day and sleep in a tent with the dog, right, for the day, and have the solar panels out charging up the devices, and then get up and walk during the night and walk all night, or most of the night. That's certainly my dream, folks, in the long run. When we get millions of views and thousands of sponsors, supporters. Supporters is the word I prefer the most. I'm feeling like kind of afraid that we might be getting ourselves lost. Oh, not lost, but I'm just was hoping that we'd find another way back. But I'm starting to have my doubts because I don't know this trail. And it's a bit of a gumboots track right here. Look, I'm just letting that long line get so muddy. Well, that was a brief little rest there so I could contemplate which route to take. I just slapped myself in the face. Don't you dare. You and your muddy paws. Leave it! Oh, he's being a real spaz. He's having a great time. That's what he's doing. Yeah, I just managed to slap myself in the side of the head with a tree branch that I was pushing aside to get by. Oh. Sorry to sound like I'm complaining, but that sucked. Quigley is in an outrageous mood. Alright, so I feel good about the scenery here, and that I can see quite a bit of sky, which hopefully means my phone will be able to as well. Okay. Oh, look, there's a place coming up called the Forks. Oh, it's not far from here. And I believe that's where we'll get the choice to walk back to where we came from. Hey, you're gonna fall down there. You be careful. You silly dog. Okay, good. Oh, that hurt. He just scratched my legs with that tree branch. Leave it. Yeah. Drop. Leave it. You tangled yourself up in it. Oh. Follow me. Yeah, I have to get rid of that stick. You're cheating, Quigley, trying to bring it with you. What a painful experience this is, Quigley. Hey, you're not getting it. Sit. Sit. Leave it. Leave it. Good. Sit. That's how we say goodbye to your crazy stick. The thing about Quigley, and anyone who's watched any of our content from earlier will know this already, every now and again he gets stuck on a stick. And he can carry a stick for like a long time. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Sit. Huh? You got something on your face. Can I get rid of it? Here, sit. Good. Alright, that's it for treats for now. You be a good boy, and you might get some more before we finish this walk. I usually put the dog treats in an incognito bag, that's what I call it, so that I'm not accidentally advertising for the products that we buy. But every now and again, one of the multiple brands of dog treats that we buy might accidentally get recorded because I haven't put enough effort in. I just grabbed that and went, too bad. I'll figure it out later. The main thing I'm trying to say is I do not have any dog treat sponsors or anything like that. And one day, maybe we will. Maybe I'll be like, nah. Truth be told, my favourite treat to give my dog is banana. Oh, he loves banana. And, do you know what? I wouldn't mind bringing a banana on the walk an everyday occurrence. I eat a banana at the beginning of every episode. I'd be quite proud to do that. Look at this pipe that's sticks out on the earth in places. Here we go. Oh, wow. Well, I have to say, I'm glad to come down here. I tried to come down here one time with Quigley and it was closed because of the washed out bridge. And then now it's been reopened. That's good to see. Quigley, getting a bit far away, buddy. I'm going to drink some more water out of this thing. I make funny noises when I do that. Sorry, folks. I feel like running a poll. Hey, Quigley! Yeah! Should I or shouldn't I just pause it every time I drink out of it so that you don't have to listen to the sucking sounds? It's a debate that goes on in my head, and sometimes I pause the recording and sometimes I don't. There's no rhyme or reason to it, really. Oh, look at that. Three kilometres to the trig. I'd like to come here and do that walk sometime. Maybe we'll come walking here one day and we won't start recording till we get here, and then we'll carry on. But that's hours of walking, that is. Anyway, oh no! Are you kidding me? We have to go back. That way doesn't take us to where we need to be. Oh, that's real disappointing that we have to go back. Oh, I might make that the end of this recording then, and me and Quigley will just do it on our own without you all. I don't want to put you all through that. And obviously the way back is mostly uphill at the end of it, and I'm just going to be going up the hill. So yeah, and we've already recorded for 40 minutes already. So that's enough for the channel for today. So I'm going to thank you all for watching with us. If you watched all the way to the end, that's when you get the thank you from me. A real thank you for watching all the way to the end. Look at you, you're watching the whole dog walk. You made it to the end at least, even if you fast forwarded through some bits. Hey, thanks for watching. That's awesome. Oh, Quigley's found a dead animal. That's what he's doing. Oh, I don't like filming that, so I'm just going to get in there and sort it out. Oh, cool. You didn't have to listen to me commanding him to put that animal down. He tried to run away with it. I just told him to put it down. And now we're going to stand over here and try and forget about it for a bit before we have to walk past it again. I'll make sure he doesn't grab it a second time. And yeah, we just have to walk back. All that footage we just made, we have to go back. But that's okay. Hey, Quigley. That's good. He's having a great time. So I'm going to call it quits at that point. We'll say see you later and see you on the next one. Hey, say goodbye, Quigley. Bye-bye. Just kidding. I'm not done quite yet. Now that I've got myself stuck in this predicament, little Quigley, hey, he went running off up in there, and before I stopped to just put the camera back on, I was thinking about going up there and cutting that branch, but I just realised I should be able to just pull the long line through. There we go. Oh, it's not so drastic. I'm glad I took that peaceful moment, because I was going to pull out my pocket knife and march up there. And I was feeling like we just got it stuck. I was like, it's stuck now, Quigley. What have you done? And anyway, while we've been walking, I was feeling guilty for not... But, if we walked to the end, and I was like, I'm not recording anymore. Kind of having I reflect back on it, and I'm like, hey, I just sort of gave up on the recording then, instead of recording this beautiful scenery on the way back. It feels too strange and weird not to film the way back. Quigley on a short leash all of a sudden. because he was getting out of control back there. Oh. I am quite excited about the possibility of coming down here at night time. I would love to come down here at night. I think that it would actually be really cool to spend all day down here. Yeah, it certainly would be nice to find a nice spot to pitch a tent or hang up one of them, what are they called? Oh, I've forgotten the name of the thing. My tired brain. Ah, I remember now. A hammock. I've seen people doing it, backpacking around New Zealand, and where they don't live in the streets. Oh, that is quite a beautiful place, isn't it, Quigley? Look at that. If you wanted to come up here and swim in the stream, this would be the place. This would be the spot. It's a nice little swimming spot. Right, anyway, we are so over time on this walk because I hoped it was going to be a loop walk, but it turned out not to be. So it took us 40 minutes to get to as far as I realised we should go. Looked on the map, and there's an icon that says Crazy Man Tracks. I'm like, oh, wait. I don't think I'm feeling a bit like a crazy man. I'm not that crazy. And, what else? The sign said, keep going this way for another almost 2 hours to get to the bottom of the mountain, basically. I know exactly the place it meant. me and Quigley have been walking in that place too. And turned around and went back, obviously. So it does mean that you can walk all the way up here. All the way up. From down there, all the way up to here. Which I think is... that's pretty inspiring, folks. We cheated. We drove to the top of the mountain and walked down. But now that means that our way back is up. This is where I think that in the future, I'm going to be quite happy to use the Uber Pet service. In fact, I'm really tempted to just not use the car. It'd be nice to not have a car. I think we do need to have the car, but yeah, I'm certainly thinking, since it costs money either way, the vehicle incurs wear and tear, it's better not to use it. And I can just say that in the future, once the budget exists to pay for it, I'm totally going to transition to using the Uber Pet where possible. There will always be places where it's impossible because we like to go to extraordinary places. It's either that or someone's got to drive us and drop us off and then pick us up, you know, however many hours later it is. Those walks are going to be great. So one day we have to do all of this walkway just to get to the rest of the walkway, because I do have to say, I need to make a promise now that I'm really am interested in coming back and then getting to that point where we finished today and recording there and carrying on, you know. Got to conserve the battery power. I have not advanced yet to the level of long distance walking where I have to become concerned that the phone is running out of juice. And so it begins, the uphill slog. I am going to be really tempted to edit this, also to save time, and cut the sound so you don't have to listen to me being noisy, getting all puffed from the walking uphill. But I still like to film the scenery, so I think I might cut the audio out, speed the footage up a bit, and put some good music on it, so you can appreciate the rest of this walk back that we're doing, but don't have to be tortured by the sound of me going. So that's it. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Quigley, we're going up this way. Quigley. He's a good boy. Here he comes. Good. All right. Oh, Quigley, from this point on, unless people want to slow down the footage to try and listen to it, there's no reason for me to talk except to talk to you, buddy. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'll speed this bit up quickly. Oh, wait a minute, I'm going to stop and have a drink. So what? Okay.